Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. I had a feeling that Tennessee Fresh and Paige Keiki was going to be on this Prime card. I've been saying it. Go check my old videos. I have been saying that I knew that they were going to be on the Prime card. Obviously, I didn't know for sure. I ain't got insight. But the way Tennessee was trained, I just knew that it meant that they were going to be fighting on the Prime card. Obviously now, Tennessee has come up with this TikTok saying she's broken her thumb. So whatever she was preparing for, she can't do it anymore.
Guys, how can this shit actually happen to me? I broke my thumb. But listen to how crazy this story is. So obviously I'm in training, whatever, and I've hit like an elbow when I've done a body shot. And it just like hurt a bit at the time and it was literally fine. Then it was just really hurting and like I couldn't really move my thumb at all. And I was like, just carrying on training. I just thought I was being dramatic because everyone always tells me I'm being dramatic. And it's been like 2 weeks and it just wasn't getting any better. So I went to the hospital and they gave me an x-ray and they were like, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's probably just like a bit sprained or like a bit swollen. Like, your thumb's fine. So I went home. I lived my normal life. I thought I was being dramatic. So I carried on training and was just like fighting through the pain. I was literally putting sponges all around my thumb when I was training. And it was just still hurting, whatever. Then they call my mum and they're like, yeah, we've been trying to get through to her, but we must have the wrong numbers. They had to find my mum's number. They read my x-ray wrong and my thumb's actually broke. And then so I went back to the hospital and they put a one that I can take on and off. Yeah, so they put the one you can take on and off and I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, it's clearly not like that serious, you know? Like, it's just a little break, like little chip, you know? And then today they call me again and they're like, hey, like, sorry, we got it wrong again, but you've actually like done something at the ligament that like controls like the whole movement of my thumb. So you actually need to come back and get a cast. Guys, I hate this shit. I'm so embarrassed. I broke my leg before and I was so embarrassed at having a cast on. This is even worse. It's like, it's just so embarrassing. And do you know what is even more frustrating? Like, just like the training, like I was working so hard for something that I thought was going to happen. And now it's like, it's just not happening anymore. And it's so fucking annoying because like, there's just nothing I can do, like, at all. Like, it is what it is, you know, everything happens for a reason, I guess. But I must have a really high pain threshold for the fact that I have just had a broken thumb for like the last 3 weeks. I've just been living my life. So
obviously she didn't directly say what she was preparing for, but what else could she be preparing for? Like, it's got to be the Prime card. Like, that's the only one that makes sense. I really wanted to see Paige Keiki versus Tennessee, but it won't be taking place, unfortunately. But hopefully we see them back again on another big card soon. JJ explains himself after his bad performance during the face-to-face with Tommy Fury.
Talk about the build-up, of course. You had the face-off very recently. Tommy Fury felt like he got the better hand.
No, honestly, like, that face-off for me was ass. I did terribly. Yeah.
What was the reason for that?
Honestly, if I was to make maybe a few excuses, I was quite tired. I trained before, and then the whole day was a lot of media stuff, so to then do that, yeah, I wasn't on my A game. I felt like I did better with the Aiden Ross face-to-face. I felt a lot more alive, but yeah, no, I'll let him, you know, he can have that. It doesn't matter, it's a face-off. It doesn't matter. When I knock him out, no one's going to go back to the face-off like, oh, but he won that. Like, nah,
no, but the face-off is what we're talking about.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Did he surprise you at all? Because normally it's his dad who we see.
Yeah, no, he just kept saying the same stuff over and over again. And honestly, I just kind of got bored of hearing him just repeat the same lines he used against Jake and then saying, no, you're not Jake. Jake's better than you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right, you'll see when I hit you in the face repeatedly.
This is why I rate JJ and I like JJ, because he is honest majority of the time when it comes to situations like this. He understands that everyone was saying that Tommy won the face-to-face. And he's not just going to come on internet and be like, no, I won. Da, 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 da. I don't know about him saying that he was bored and that's why he didn't perform well in the face-to-face. I don't know about that. I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out. But at least he admits the fact that Tommy won the face-to-face. I watched the press conference, and the press conferences for Misfits always do what they need to do. They always bring more hype to the fights. Like, I was already excited for this card and looking forward to watching the fights, but this press conference makes me more excited, especially for the people that I didn't know, like Master Uguay. Like, he's got so much vim and energy. Like, He seems very entertaining. It was a good idea to bring him on. Like, all these people at the press conferences had big personalities, apart from FaZe Temper. But FaZe Temper, you know, he's already been on Misfits, so that don't really matter. But everyone else, like, they were really coming with vim and energy and just being entertaining. See Arms being revealed as the mystery opponent. I respect Master Oogway. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who he is, but he is very entertaining. And now I'm very intrigued in seeing him fight. He did not flinch. He did not look scared. He did not look shook when Arms came out. He kept the same level of confidence that he had when he was fighting Simba. I respect him, and I want to see him fight because his confidence, like, have you seen Arms? Have you seen how big he is? Like, Arms needs testing. I'm not going to lie. Like, Mams be talking about Tommy. Talk about Arms. Talk about Arms. Look at him. But I respect Master Oogway. I was reading the comments on the Misfits channel and a lot of people are backing Master Oogway. Like, even though I don't know who he is, he seems to have like a really big fan base because a lot of people are backing him. And it's true. Muscles, abs, they don't mean nothing in a fight. So we'll see how it plays out on the night. Ams Taylor was recently interviewed by Fred Beck on his channel. He was asked about Jake Paul and his lying and the pay-per-view numbers.
He's obviously putting a few tweets out.
My gosh.
And then Jake Paul replies, I mean, you're firing back at them.
I have, but I've kind of stopped now because it's it felt a bit their latest stuff is a bit weak and a bit reeks of desperation for attention, you know. And obviously JJ's focused on what he's doing, so it's pretty transparent.
What was it exactly they were lying, or in your terms, lying about?
What I think it's an easier question to ask what they haven't lied about.
Okay. Well, I know I've got a good relationship with Nikiska, good relationship with Jake, so
Nikiska.
Nikiska. That's how you say his name, isn't it?
No, but it's not that good a relationship if you don't know his name.
No, don't do it like that.
The 70-75% UK, which is big.
Well, most of the
Who do you attribute that to? Because Jake doesn't normally get any pay-per-views in the UK, comparatively speaking.
Well, you got Tommy Fury coming in.
That's right, Tommy Fury,
No,
Thomas Fury.
there,
Excellent. Don't you set me up all the time usually?
That's my job.
Okay, got
You're the
it.
promoter.
You think you're clever, yeah?
Man said that 70% or 75% of people that bought the pay-per-view were from the UK. 70%? I can't lie. If that is true, that is shocking to me. I don't think Mams would lie about that. I don't think he'll put false information out there. So if that is true, that's crazy. Majority of Tommy's fans bought it in comparison to Jake's. Like, Jake is a way bigger star than Tommy. So it surprises me that people from the UK bought it more than people from America. Because Tommy is not a big star. Like, he actually is not. Even when he came off of Love Island, he didn't blow into this big star. He became a big star after he fought Jake Paul. And Jake Paul doesn't have a huge fan base in the UK. From what I can see and from what I observe, it doesn't seem that way to me. Maybe he does. But 70% from the UK? Really? That's interesting. Anyways, guys, put your opinions down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.